What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review this debut studio album from Tiber, Indigo. Now, you may have heard of, well, yeah, you may have heard of this dude, but you also may have heard of um, him on No Tellin'. Well, heard him through No Tellin' by Drake off of his If You're Reading This, It's Too Late mixtape. Near the end, where you get the transition to Drake rapping, I guess you could say, rapping. The beat's very slow, and you hear in the background, no, no, that's River Tiber. That's from his song No Talk, which is it goes exactly like that, with just longer, and you get the same No Talk, and that's actually on featured on this album. It's the second song on here, and this song is about a almost a year and a half old actually. So I can see it being used on If You're Reading This, It's Too Late for No Telling, but for the album though, a song this old, but on the album it's like, man, I get it, it's cool because if you ask me, it's one of the better songs on here. There's some really good songs on here in the first place, but still, you hear No Talk on No Telling you, so it's kind of funny though. No Talk, so you get No Telling. It's like, okay, I see. And he's from Toronto. He's a singer and producer. So, and let me say this: he's a really good producer and singer. Just judging off this album, first project I'm hearing from him though, so didn't know what to expect other than hearing No Talk. And with track number one, Genesis, this is the perfect intro to lay the foundation for this album. It's just it's very not soulful, but it's just very formulaic, but in a good way. It's because, like I said, it lays the foundation. So the formula for this album is it's already being set. The foundation is being laid. Track number two, No Talk. Uh, like I said, the single, it's very soulful. It's weird, but it's like I said, it's an old single, but I'm cool with it being on here. You, like I said, you probably heard it. Uh, well, parts of it on No Telling. Um, Number three, Acid Test. This is a bassy, jazzy, drummy, slow type of beat with some very, very great vocals. That's one of my favorite tracks on here. It's actually um, downloadable if you ask me, along with No Talk. But I think I'll be downloading this actually before I download No Talk, to be honest. Track number four, Midnight. It's a very vibrant song. It makes me want to dance. I just want to get up and dance to this. It's not that long though, and that's the thing about this album though. This album is like 40 minutes long with 12 tracks. I want to say 39 minutes, 12 tracks. And I know I'm kind of late reviewing this, by the way. I wanted to review this the week it came up, but I forget how I even forgot about reviewing this and getting around to listening to it. But I'm glad I'm getting to it now. Track number five, another one of my favorite tracks on here. West, featuring Daniel Caesar. This is a homesick type of song. Might be my favorite track on here, actually, to be honest. And it's kind of missing that special someone, but really just missing home. And I floated away, I floated away. Man, oh my gosh, it's very, this whole album, especially the vocals, is very soulful. And I kind of get that feeling that it would be just off the album cover. Just him looking down, the blue, like just the not cloudy, but kind of muffed feel that you get from the album cover. Track number six, Motives. I like the outro to this song. I'm just gonna say that. Track number seven, Barcelona. This the mid to the end of this song is the shit. It's its best when the vocals are infused though. Like I said, the vocals are very soulful. And that's with every track on here. Track number eight, Clarity, featuring Tess Parks. This sounds like something you might have heard on Yeezus at first, but then it gets better as the track goes on. And what can I say? Like every other track on here, it's very soulful. Track number nine, I'm a Stone. When he was saying I'm a Stone, it made me think of that one song. Who is it by? Young Thug, I believe. I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner. He said, I'm a stone, I'm a stone, I'm a stone. And Rivers talking about himself, talking about how he feels, how he rolls, and his personality. Like all of that is of a stone, but just in his form, in human shape. Track number 10, Maria. This sounds like a beat you take a journey on, to be honest. Like something you listen to, like it's like a journey you take in your mind or in the sky or something you get high to be honest. Track number 11, Green and Blue. This is a peaceful, stringy beat, and that's really all I can say about that because those last two tracks, 10 and 11, were just well, Green and Blue was like a minute and some seconds, and Maria was almost 2 minutes long. Track number 12, Flood. This is a head boppy, stringy type of beat. It's very soulful vocals, of course, just like the whole album, like I said. And near the end, it gets very busy and drummy. It's kind of funky, to be honest with you. But that's all I can say about this album. Like I said, 12 tracks long, 39 minutes, so not a long project. And I like that. I like projects that are straight to the point, not just drug the fuck out. But if you can do a project that's like 17, 18 tracks long, you can keep my attention and it's actually good music, not just some filler tracks, then more power to you. You keep doing that. But for those who want to keep it short and simple, sweet, straight to the point, giving you albums that are 10 to 12, maybe even 13 tracks long that are just a little over 40 minutes, hey, I like those kind of albums. I like short. I like all albums, but something about the shorter albums, the 10, 11, 12 track ones that are like 35 plus, maybe a little over 40 minutes. Something about those albums they're just better for some reason. Not to say long albums aren't good too, but that's pretty much it as far as this project goes. Favorite tracks, like I said, West. I'm gonna go ahead and say Flood as well. No Talk, Acid Test. Actually, Acid Test and West, two favorite tracks on here. There's not a track that I don't necessarily like, but there are tracks where I don't have checks marked. Okay, so because you guys know I do the check thing. Out of the 12 songs on here, only 4 don't have checks. Those are Motives, Barcelona, Clarity, and I'm a Stone. So those 4 tracks in the middle of this album, kind of I wasn't really feeling them like that, but I still liked them. It's not like they were bad or anything. It's not a bad track on here. I like this project. Would I listen to it again, track for track? Yeah, I would. So I have to give this a nice 79 out of 100, a C, almost a C plus. If some of those tracks that I didn't have a check next to were just a little better, it would have got the C plus. Yeah. So yeah, 79 out of 100, a C grade. If you've heard this project, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. My review on it. What you think about my review, and be sure to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe if you're new, get at me on Twitter, Facebook, AudioMac, SoundCloud, Instagram. Hit up my email for business or anything. If you need your music chopped, screwed, reviewed, you need a DJ mixtape placement, want to be featured on one of my upcoming DJ mixtapes, or you need beats made. I don't necessarily produce, but I make beats. So if you need any of that, like I said, just let me know, and that's pretty much it. Go listen to this album. It's worth a listen. Would I buy this album? I might need a couple more listens before I decide if I'd buy this or not. But certain tracks on here are definitely worth the download. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.